Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are at this very point in time. I welcome on to this early Tuesday morning broadcast. Now, my voice on the here, good daily talk, bringing to us this very urgent news of this very morning. Before we proceed, please hear this breaking news. IPOB released NDIGBO. He was joking like MC Oluomo and NDIGBO to Tinubu and Sanwo-Olu. So, my dear people, this will be our point and headline this morning. In case you never subscribe to my channel and you're watching my content, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time we go live or post something on this channel or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. So, let us proceed with the other headlines that we have this early morning. OHANAEZE youth finally congratulate Tinubu, OGC, inclusive government. How can you urge him inclusive government? Whereby even a 13-man transition committee, Igbo man is not inclusive. So, Igbos, I think this is the height of it. And this is the time that everybody has to wake up, both rich and the poor, both big and small. Because what we are going to see in this incoming administration here, my dear brothers and sisters, I don't know how to put it, but I must make us to understand that even Buhari will be a learner and also a saint to compare with what the Igbos we see in the hands of this so-called president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So OHANAEZE NDIGBO, OHANAEZE youth, if another can calculate, make gonna do it on our own. No be say on go come the talk now say all the Igbos, all the OHANAEZE NDIGBO don't congratulate Tinubu. We never do that. P2B. Enugu resident, they don't knock what do they call it, Chimaro Kennamani over withdrawn petition statement. I don't know how. How can somebody come out and say that he's practicing a democracy or a Democrat? And when somebody go to court, you will come back again and begin to force him. INEC and APC, they are the one that said if you are aggrieved about the election, election result being announced by so-called Mahmoud, Mumudu, that you should go to court. So the same INEC go to court again, telling court to nullify P2B's petition. I don't understand this country. Does it mean that we are just joking with our own selves? Or we are just joking with the integrity of this very great nation called Nigeria? I don't understand. Now, we are talking about another Igbo man who come out now and say P2B is dead dreaming about going to court, that nobody there to speak for him to win the election, to win the court case. Can you imagine that? Child, nah, this Nigeria, I don't even know what to say. Anyway, let us proceed with another news. This news is going to all the mothers out there, including fathers. If you have a newborn baby, whether you are living in the city or you are living in your locality, if your baby is using diapers, my brother, my sister, once you discard that diapers, make sure you do what? Either you burn it by yourself or you went inside the bush or trash can and trash it by yourself, because what is happening in this life we are living is somehow unbelievable. A man, a ritualist who specializes in stealing baby diapers or getting them for ritual purposes, have been involved in a fatal accident. This one happened in Yanapaja of Lagos State. Muslims reveal how people build mosque and send members to Mecca during the time of being the Anambra State first son, which is the governor of Anambra State. Joe Igbokwe, on an old fulefu, he don't come out to come here to say why say you no believe, say Tinubu transition committee, say there is no any Igbo man there. So we're gonna talk, say if not true. The news is not clear. It's not you think say very soon now you will lose your position. Believe it or leave it. The government of Shetima and Tinubu, my dear, better think twice, because what you are going to see, even your mouth will not speak. So my good people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom and the lovers of mankind, please want to take off with the news we have for us this very morning. So this one is coming from IPOB to what do they call it? To Sanwo-Olu and the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. According to the news, look at this. Following his continued detention, the OHANAEZE NDIGBO social political organization on Monday said the IGBO of Ajo Estate, Frederick Nwajiagwu, was cracking a joke over his comment inviting the junior people of Biafra IPOB to Lagos State. To this end, OHANAEZE Secretary General Okechukwu Isiguzoro urged the President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State to facilitate Nwajiagwu's release. Isiguzoro on his statement, he said Tinubu and Sanwo-Olu should facilitate Nwajiagwu's release in the interest of national unity and reconciliation. Reconciliation from what? Recall that Nwajiagwu was arrested after the 2023 governorship election because he invited IPOB over to Lagos State following the attacks of Igbo populated markets in the state. Despite several appeals, the NDIGBO has not been released weeks after the election. However, Isiguzoro said Nwajiagwu only cracked a joke like former Lagos State National Union of Road Transport Workers NURTW chairman Musliu Akinsanya, popularly called MC Oluomo, did during the said election. Speaking with the Daily Post, Isiguzoro said the leadership of OHANAEZE NDIGBO is still worried that a traditional ruler, Igbo in Lagos State, who was only cracking jokes, has not been released after a series of plea to the State Security Council. He has told us through his emissary that he was only cracking a joke, and we want to tell the governor of Lagos State and President-elect that the Igbos are begging on the behalf of Igbo that they should facilitate his release because he was only cracking a joke like MC Oluomo. And as NDIGBO, I not get anything to offer. Yes, so if you people have anything to offer, what you people need to do is to charge this man to court. Why must you keep him in police detention for over a month now? What for? What offense have he committed? People who committed the offense are walking freely in the country simply because he's an Igbo man. Nigeria is never a better place and can never be a better place for all of us. That is the simple truth. Igbos were asked to support Sanwo-Olu after much consultations with Umahi, Ikpeazu, and Wike, who said it is in Igbo's interest to support Sanwo-Olu. So in the light of the foregoing, Sanwo-Olu should start the national healing process by facilitating Eze Igbo's release, who has been abandoned in detention and has confirmed that he just cracked a joke. IPOB does not exist in the southwest. They are only in the southeast. There is no way IPOB will go to the southwest to cause havoc. If the police can forgive MC Oluomo because what he said was a joke, then they should release Igbo because it is a joke. He should not remain in detention till May. We are pleading for Asiwaju and Sanwo-Olu to intervene in the spirit of national reconciliation that the traditional ruler should be released to his people. Yes, of course, now, since MC Oluomo threatened the Igbos, and those ones who are not APC members not to come out to vote, and at the end of the day, even the police CP, Commissioner of Police of Lagos State, he is the one that comes out and tells us that we should disregard the utterances or the statement made by MC Oluomo that it was a joke. Then tell me, why should you go and arrest Igbo? Nwajiagwu, Abi, what did they call him? And then the youth finally congratulates Mohammed Tinubu, urges inclusive government. To who? You are just joking. You are joking. Be joking with your future. APESI, Igbo Social Cultural Organization, and NDIGBO Youth Council Worldwide has finally congratulated President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who just entered Lagos, Abuja last night with a package PICC attached to his body. My dear, Nigeria. All these people playing all this dirty politics with Nigerian government, with Nigerian people, with the population of Nigeria, will never end well. Tinubu of All Progressive Congress, APC, defeated Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, all the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and the Labour Party, respectively. Both the PDP and the Labour Party are before the Presidential Election Tribunal seeking to upturn Tinubu's emergence. In a statement made available to Daily Post on Monday, the National President of OHANAEZE NDIGBO Youth Council Worldwide, Mazi Oku Nnabuike, said the time of electioneering was over. Oku said the Igbo youth congratulate Ahmed Tinubu on his victory at the newly contested election, adding that it was time to close ranks and work with the president-elect to restore the lost hope and glory of the country. The time for politicking is over. Who is politicking? Ndara Ndara. He noted that it was a hard-fought victory. Who told you? The election shook emotions across the country, and at the end of it, all Bola Ahmed Tinubu emerged victorious, selected victorious. We heartily congratulate him and urge others to do same. The Igbo youth president equally said proponents of an interim government should jettison such an idea, as Nigeria has to move forward regardless of how anyone feels about the outcome of the polls. Those who feel aggrieved with the outcome of the election are already before the tribunal, so the ideal thing is to allow the law to run its course. So anyone nursing the idea of an interim government should drop it completely, as it is dead on arrival, he noted. Whoever urged the incoming Tinubu administration to form an inclusive government are the only way of healing the wounds in the country. He said the 2023 general election divided the country more than ever, and that it was incumbent upon the Tinubu administration to seek ways of restoring unity after many people have died. We don't expect a diverse government from the incoming president. He should be a true national leader, and it should reflect in his actions and words. That is the only way the country can truly move forward, Oku stressed. So my people, and then here I am now, there is a youth, they don't do what? They don't even sell the remaining Igbo integrity that remains. P2B, Enugu resident, don't knock Chimaro Kennamanio over his statement telling P2B to go and withdraw his petition in the tribunal. No be juju be that. Now juju, former governor and senator representing Enugu East Senatorial Zone in the National Assembly, Chimaro Kennamani, has come under heavy criticism for asking the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, P2B, to withdraw his petition against Nigeria's president-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu of all poverty Congress. Nigeria report that Nnamani, in a statement at the weekend, lashed at the former governor of Anambra State, saying he lacked the national spread to win the 2023 presidential election. Now, so I'm going to just direct on herself. Tomorrow, when I will come out and say, Ndi Ugwu na Ndi Yoruba Igbo na, but you never believe in your own people, and so shall it be upon you also. Because when you come out on anything about national, nobody will also vote for you. Because I know one day you must surely come out to vote, to ask for anything in the National Assembly or in the national seat, that's the federal level. Quoting him, his obese petition is ego-driven, joke carried too far. His attempt to highlight on non-electoral issues is trying to embarrass the president-elect. Obi needs to come down from his high horse to allow SADC minds to negotiate on behalf of the Igbo and Southeast for safe landing to include our stake in the national share of the acres of the Commonwealth. We must join the mainstream and participate in the making of a new Nigeria. Igbo has to confront reality now or be consigned to backwoods of history. Time to align is now. Chimaro Kennamena, you are a disgrace to manhood. Reacting to the statement, some residents of Enugu who spoke to the Whistler described the position of the former Enugu governor as anti-democracy. The head of the Department of English, Go City University, Enugu, Dr. Desna Aja, who was critical of the position of Nnamani, said, Obi claims he won the election. He should be allowed to use the only means available for him, which is the judiciary, to prove his claims. Asking him to withdraw his case will be a setback to our democracy. It might simply mean that anybody could win elections at whatever means and ask his opponents to go to court, after which the complainant will be asked to negotiate and withdraw his case. Of course, that's the simple truth. Chimaroke is a disgrace to the Igbo people. A sociologist, Kevin Eze, said the statement of Nnamani is a pointer that some characters do not want quality leadership in Nigeria. He said, Senator Nnamani is afraid of contents Obi's petition against Tinubu, which pertain to alleged criminal records, forgery, and citizenship again. Nnaman is saying that transmission of results should be done without regard to the electronic transmission and the boldness of asking the cheated to go to court. Of course, that is what they do. When they cheat you, they will tell you to go to court because they have the judiciary. But this time around, it will be a different game entirely. Obi should fight his alleged injustice to the letter. He enjoyed the support of many Nigerians, and he will lose his respect if he withdraws his case under any guise. Even if he loses in court, people would like to know how results could be brazenly declared against the rules established by the same INEC. Ms. Monica Obwenna, a retired teacher, advised Obi to sustain his case against Tinubu. She said, beyond this 2023, Obi should project his plans towards 2027. He should look for ways of entrenching Labour Party in all states of the Federation. It was said he didn't have structure, but we all have seen that what was played out. His structure is the oppressed Nigerians. Even with intimidation and vote buying, he gained over 6 million votes. Tinubu held onto his Alliance for Democracy and today transformed it into a national party. Igbo politicians will always work against Obi, of course, but he has made history because of Obi. Our big politicians, including sitting governors, lost elections. Chimaroke also lost his senatorial seat to a greenhorn. Well, I know they finish. Yes, now. So that one, see the pen and well. Praise Onya, a pastor said, let's focus on the objectivity of the Nigerian judiciary. INEC killed our democracy. We are left with how we can restore our national pride via courts. Chimaroke should help Tinubu in defending all cases against him before the court and not asking Obi to withdraw. It is like beating a child and asking him not to cry. Of course, now, APC said go to court. INEC said go to court. After going to court, APC and INEC combined together to go to court and said that court will nullify Obi's petition. They are not talking about Article O, no. There's only Obi they want the petition to be nullified. For at least if you have brain, you should know what is playing out in this very regard. Of course, they know. They are afraid. And they know exactly what they did. That the election result or the result announced by INEC that declared Tinubu winning is a doctored result. It is never the election of the how many million Nigerians that went out there to vote. That is to show you that these people have had this plan even long ago on what to do on how to rig the election. Baby diaper stealing ritualist involved in fatal accidents. You can swear what the photos. A suspected ritualist with over 100 used baby diapers have been involved in an accident at Mosalashi roundabout inward Iyanepaja area of Lagos. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority last month in a statement shared on their official Twitter page said the accident occurred on Monday and have left 3 persons, 2 males and a female, severely injured. The spokesman of LASMA, Adebayo Taofik, said Akanji Wasiu Bravo, who led the rescue operations, confirmed that the accident involved in 3 vehicles, Mazda commercial bus FKJ HHXH and tricycle Kekemarowa KJA 369 QM and a white Camry car KJA 351 HD on main carriage at Yanapaja area of Lagos State. Preliminary investigation revealed that the driver of a white Camry car lost control due to overspeeding and hit a commercial tricycle from the rear, while the tricycle went off, balanced and obstructed another upcoming fully loaded Mazda commercial bus going to Yanapaja. Those rescued 3 accident victims were immediately rushed to different hospitals by their relatives, but unfortunately, one of the rescued accident victims, Mare, reportedly died along the road to the hospital. Those vehicles involved in the accident were immediately removed from the road to avoid impeding free flow of traffic and handed over to the policemen from Gowon Estate Divisional Police Headquarters for further investigations. One of the passengers inside the commercial tricycle involved in the accident was caught with more than 100 pieces of used small children diapers, that is pampers, with a huge sum of money of different denominations, was immediately handed over to the policemen at the scene of an accident. Muslims revealed how P2B built mosque and sent members to mosque to Mecca. This one is coming barely 7 days when P2B was accused of religious war or religious sentiments, where they said that P2B never liked the North and can never associate with the North. Under the Yaram, even the Muslims in the Muslim community in Anambra State have come out to defend P2B of all the allegations being leveled against him by some mischief makers like the likes of Adamu Garoba and Festus Akpamu. The secretary of the Muslim community in Anambra State, Mahmoud Imam, on Sunday revealed how the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, P2B, built a mosque for Muslims. According to Imam, Ubi at the time also sent not less than 150 people to Mecca for pilgrimage. Imam, while speaking at the Central Mosque, Onitsha, Anambra State, on Sunday, noted that Ubi has remained supportive of the Muslim community from his days as the governor of Anambra State. He distanced the former governor from the claim that he dislikes Northerners, adding that they were not pleased with the religious and ethnic coloration being given to Ubi and his quest for new Nigeria. Imam, while speaking at the mosque, said, "We follow the news and we are not pleased with the many negative stories people, people tell Ubi's relationship with the North. We are here not only close to Ubi, but we have remained the consistent beneficiaries of his benevolence. So we can say authoritatively that the stories making rounds online that P2B does not care for the Northerners are false." This one is coming from Muslim community in Anambra State. When our mosque was burned down, he quickly rebuilt it for us and made it even better during the crisis that erupted in the state in 2006. Ubi ensured that no Hausa man was hurt. He gave us maximum security in the barracks. Throughout his 8 years as a governor, he would invite us to government house every year during the Salah celebration, eat and celebrate with us. This time around, he decided to visit and celebrate with us in the mosque. Many of our people here, not less than 150, were sponsored by P2B to Mecca for pilgrimage over the years. We equally watched his movements during the campaign, how he toured the northern part of the Nigeria and visited places no one expected. We are happy with our relationship with him and with the North. He is a true Nigerian. Joe Igbokwe reacts to exclusion of Igbos in the transition committee of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Special advisor to Lagos State government on drainage, Joe Igbokwe has reacted to the exclusion of Igbos in the transition committee of the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nigeria News reported, and I quote, that Tinubu had recently forwarded a 13-man list in addition to the earlier transition committee list sent to the outgoing secretary to the government of the Federation, Boz Mustafa, with the exclusion of the Southeast. Reacting to this, the All Poverty Congress APC chieftain in a post via Facebook questioned the authenticity of the news. Joe Igbokwe, who seemed to be in denial of the news, said he prays that the report turns out to be false. My dear, it is not false. They have already started to show you what they can do when they get to that seat. He said, "Please let someone help me to investigate this. Can it be true that Asiwaju transition committee was formed without any single Igbo on the list? I did not want to believe it is true. May it not be true," according to Joe Igbokwe. Atiku Campo, they don't react to as Tinubu returns to Nigeria. The camp of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has reacted to the return of the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the country. Nigeria News earlier reported that Tinubu arrived in Abuja, the capital city of Nigeria, on Monday evening after spending about 1 month in France. The president-elect arrived at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja on a private jet, accompanied by his wife, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, and son, say, at exactly 4:30 p.m. Tinubu was received at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport by the Vice President-elect, Kashim Shettima, and other chieftains of All Progressive Congress (APC), as well as many other supporters. Reacting to the development via his Twitter handles, the spokesman for the Atiku campaign organization, Daniel Buala, thanked God for Johnny Macy's for the healing and the recovery. He prayed that God keep and strengthen Tinubu as he prepares to take the oath of office temporarily, pending the invalidation of the election by the tribunal and or the Supreme Court. He wrote, "The president-elect is back. We thank God for Johnny Macy's and for healing and recovery. We pray God keep you and strengthen you as you prepare to take the oath of office temporarily, pending the invalidation of the election by the tribunal and of the Supreme Court." This one is written by Daniel Buara, the spokesperson of the PDP Atiku Presidential Campaign Council. He said president-elect. So at the hearing, he said president-elect. So make on hear him very, very well. The same just like what the teachers and other netizens reacting to the what do they call it, to the comment by Chimaro Kennamani, where he is telling P2B to go and withdraw his case at the tribunal. Another Eflefu in Igbo land again, where his name be Joe Ibokwe, he don't come again. No, he said Labour Party dubiously telling supporters there is still hope for them. Joe Ibokwe is saying the special advisor to Lagos State Governor on drainages and water resources, Joe Ibokwe, has mocked the Labour Party for encouraging its supporters to keep hope alive as its presidential candidate P2B work towards reclaiming his stolen mandate. Nigerians recall that P2B, who came third in the February 25th presidential election, is challenging the victory of the president-elect Bola Tinubu and the discrepancies that marred the poll. Amid the propaganda and crisis, the former governor of Anambra State and his party have been enmeshed in recent times. P2B is consistently urged its members to keep their hopes alive. In a post via his Facebook page on Monday, April 24, the All Poverty Congress APC chieftain alleged that Labour Party is dubiously deceiving its supporters. Ibokwe said he has never seen such deception before, adding that Labour Party supporters would get an understanding by force. He wrote, Labour Party is still dubiously telling their supporters that there is still hope for them. Abi, I have seen deception before, but this one has no part 2. We will get an understanding by force. Igbos will remain child of anger, according to the Eflef Joe Ibokwe. Meanwhile, Joe Ibokwe rules out the possibility of Igbo presidency over failure to play politics. The All Poverty Congress chieftain said the president-elect Bola Tinubu will remain Nigeria president until 2031 and hand over power to a northerner who will rule the country till 2039. Ibokwe made this known while replying to a comment on his Facebook post after urging the Igbos support the Lagos State incumbent governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu during the gubernatorial elections. Nigeria News reports that the special advisor to Sanwo-Olu on Facebook in the Facebook post justified why Igbos residing in Lagos to support the re-election of the governor who is seeking his second term. According to him, Tinubu has supported prominent Igbo businessmen in Lagos, stating that voting for Sanwo-Olu will be paid back for Tinubu's gesture over the years. So indirectly, you are telling us that Tinubu is the one that is also ruling Lagos State. Yes, we know about all this for 23 good years. This man has been Olori of Lagos State, the father of all the fathers in Lagos State. Even while he is not a Lagosian, though, that is the most painful part of it. And the Lagosians are the ones even serving him. Well, whichever way it is, that one are their own business, so and their own cup of tea. I have nothing to do with that. So my good people, I don't come again, and I don't go again. Make una enjoy on a Tuesday. Make una do what? Make una jollificate, because this news is coming to you on a platform of Okute Daily Talk, the Ubonga channel, where we speak to you only the truth and nothing but the truth, and we don't propaganda. So as you hear this news, please, I want you to do what? Pass it on and let the general public to know that IGBO of Ajao Estate is only do what? Is only joking the same way you take MC Olomo's threat as a joke, even when the change finally plays out. So my people, make una enjoy on a day, and make una do what? Make sure say on the subscribe, they share every of my content. Make sure you comment and also like it, so that at the end, this ministry will move to the permanent side. So my good people, make una enjoy on a day. I am signing out to until I come your way again. I still remain Okute Daily Talk 2. Have a nice day, my people. Kemesiano.